Hey, dude. Wait, are you gonna watch me play Madden first? Are you gonna watch me play? Babe, are you gonna watch me play? Yes or no? Okay, join it, then I'll tell you.
We're in quarter number 2, and it's the Chiefs who are in possession of the football. Mahomes to throw on second down. And he drops it in.
Stream, baby. Did I put in my middle? Did I put my man at middle linebacker? Oh, yeah, he is at middle linebacker.
And their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Where the fuck is my linebacker at?
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Working the middle
Good
of
shit.
the field, and he's got a man complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Babe, show me your coochie.
A bit of a jump.
Tell you, tell you what again.
Yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than
Tell you what again.
It's just a free gift to the offense.
Here, what? Alright, let me just cut to the chase. I took it from my dad.
So a first and
Sorry for doing this on purpose to make you
from the
mad.
neutral zone infraction.
Okay? Forgive me, baby.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
I'm actually serious, on God. Do you believe me?
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
You said what?
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand.
Yeah, I'll mute myself in the game.
Yeah, I got you right now. Hold on, man. Hold on.
I'm staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate.
30 long,
to the
30 long.
offense.
Oh, yeah. Right there. Good fucking sex.
Mahomes can't get away.
Buddy. We do this shit, nigga.
Now going to use the last of their timeouts.
I did.
As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Why'd I jump? Why'd he jump on me? Yes, I did. They say, yeah, Judy. They say, yeah, Judy. Hey.
And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan?
Ooh, 3 seconds to score, baby. We gotta put some push on the board. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm gonna do something nasty to Janessa.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have time for 1 play. That's it. 3 seconds to go.
Fuck you, bitch.
And he's taken down.
Why do you make me do that?
The 39-yard line. So, you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race, and they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Again, Elvin Barnett, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
Defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Mahomes going to throw. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Alluding to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. There's Tyler Lockett and the rest of his Seattle teammates coming out for the next possession. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Throwing is Smith. That is caught. Tyler Lockett. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now Gino on 1st down. Throw out wide to Walker. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. Running left is Walker. Fights off the defender. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 23 yards for Kenneth Walker. And the Seahawks are pouring it on. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And the tackle right there at the 25-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
First down, Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Inside the 10. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Following the fumble recovery, Smith. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Well, this is something that Pete Carroll should be pretty well familiar with. Remember when he told Jim Harbaugh after losing a ball game and Harbaugh went for 2 late against him, hey, what's your deal? It's the same situation here. Now, I'd kick the extra point, but I am reminded that plenty of coaches feel like it's not their job to worry about the other team. It's their job to worry about their own team. You have to stop us.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They go play fake. Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Smith. This complete to Lockett. And some space here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Smith on 1st down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Smith.
19-yard line.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air again, Smith. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Geno. Buying time to his left. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Geno Smith, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Geno's going to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Kansas City.
He'll look to throw. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mahomes now to throw. Touchdown! Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman, and the Chiefs are able to claw one back.
Everyone felt like this game was over, but to be able to stay in it, put together a drive, score a touchdown, that's got to be a positive for them.
Extra point by Butker is on target, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Play action. It's Smith. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that.
This is caught at the 20. He will have the first down and a bit more. All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 50 yards. And the Seahawks add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Here's Smith looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. They'll set up the screen to Dallas. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. It's caught. Lockett. And Lockett going to pick up the Seahawks 1st down as he takes it down to the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The quick slant caught. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Throwing now is Geno. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, and this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To throw, it's Mahomes. In trouble, and he's taken down. Boye Mafe able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Will go down as a gain of 6, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 16.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the
Tyler Lockett. Now he's loose again. Tyler Lockett, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Chiefs offense ready to go again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes under pressure. They got him again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Guys with his talented pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Flushed out right. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one is over a long time ago.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Geno now to throw. He hits his target. Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, 26 yards. And the Seahawks just continue to roll. Again, Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's caught.